Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more ASTRONEER gameplay. Apologies for the delay. I had a malfunction with my spacesuit. My space helmet's helmet cam stopped working, and I had to petition the space station in orbit to ship me a new one, and that took a little bit of time. You'd think with the landing platform right here, they could just send it right down to me, but no, it took a bit of time to get here. So, that said, once I got my helmet cam fixed, I proceeded to record about an hour's worth of helmet cam footage. And I say record loosely because I had not actually hit the record button on my spacesuit in order to make that recording happen. And what happened was, so that means we lost an hour's worth of footage. So I didn't want to skip ahead and have you guys miss that stuff. So we've started over. Basically, we started over, and I tried to get us back up to where we were at the end of the last episode. We've got a small base going. We've got one research chamber set up, and we are researching a research item that I found up here on the surface. We've got another research item that I found up here on the surface standing by, waiting for it to be researched as well. And that leads us to our goals today, which are going to be to build a second research chamber and get that working so that we can research stuff twice as fast, and to build a smelter so that we can refine some of these raw materials that we're finding into more complex materials that we can be used to build more complex items. There's a piece of debris here, a detritus, that we can harvest some power cells from. Unfortunately, I have used up all the storage space on my backpack, and I can't apparently carry that in my hands for some... Wait, get in the hands. Grab it! Grab it! Astroneer guy! Astroneer guy doesn't want to grab my power cells, so we'll just bring him back to base here. I believe that power cells are a more advanced form of battery. So if we put that there, that should charge up. And then, for example, say we've got solar power. Say we had actually unlocked and built some solar panels that we could put down here. It would store the energy from the solar panels during the day, and then we could continue to use that energy at night. But we haven't actually unlocked anything. Let me just pause here, pull up my research catalog, and see if there's anything we can unlock. Now, we can, in fact, unlock a solar panel, but we haven't actually found any copper that we would need to make that. And the wind turbine requires glass to craft, and we haven't found any of that yet. So I'm reluctant to use the research bytes that we've generated on something that we're not sure we're going to use. Let's see which we find first once we delve deeper, once we head down into the caves here, and see if we find copper or the base material for copper, which I believe is laterite. Don't castrate me if I'm wrong. I think it's laterite. And for glass, we're going to need to find some quartz. So let's head down into a cave, see which we find first, quartz or... is it laterite? I can't remember. We'll find out in a minute. Just scan some research samples off of that there as we're heading back with this research item in our hands. Yet another thing to research. So this base location that we've ended up with here is not great. It's not the best I've ever seen. It's not the worst I've seen. Oh, good. We finished that research. Fantastic. Put another research item in our research chamber. Hit F to bring up the control panel and start the research on that. That's going to generate 360 bytes of research. So since we're not going to do the solar panel or the turbine until we know which material we're going to have access to build that, Instead, let's bring up the research catalog and look at the smelter. We want to unlock a smelter. That only costs 250 bytes of research, and we've already got 660 going. So let's get that research unlocked. Now we can build a smelter if we want. But first, I think we want to build a second research chamber. We've already got enough stuff available to be researching 2 items at once. Do I have another piece? I do have another piece of organic to put on here, and a backup piece to put over here. Great, that'll speed up that research a little bit. Nope, I didn't mean to turn that off. That's more along the lines of what I meant to do. We want to build a smelting furnace, but we're going to need more resin to do that. As I started to say, it's not a terrible spawn point that we've got here, but it's not great either because there's almost no resin around here. I only found 1 resin deposit way the heck out over there. I had to build a line of tethers to get to it. So for now, let's start building a second platform. It's not letting me build that, I think, because we've got all this ammonium stacked here, and the reason I have all this ammonium is because I found a compound deposit right over there that had a bunch of ammonium mixed in with the compound. So I've got all this ammonium that I can't actually do anything with yet, but hopefully we'll be able to do something with it soon. For now, yes, that's cleared up. Now we can build a large platform on which to place our second research chamber and or our smelter once we get it going. But for now, you know what we should probably do? Boy, I've got a lot of compound on me. Let me just drop some of this compound back here at base, because I did find a second source of resin. It's very far away from base. So let's bring as much back as we can. My small generator is running out of organic material already. Boy, I hate vacuuming up all the pretty plants around base. So I really want to get some solar power or a wind turbine unlocked as quickly as possible. But for now, let's just keep going with the... Oh, good, we finished our platform. Now we can move that out of the way. And now we can get a smelting furnace. No, we need more resin for that. Alright, so let's go get more resin. Let's drop off this organic we just picked up, and that'll automatically be sucked onto this small power generator here when the first one runs out. It's supposed to, anyway. Alright, let's do that. Let's go get more resin. Yeah, it's not the best spawn I've ever had. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Here's a cave entrance that we'll be using shortly. Looks promising. We'll check that out in just a couple of minutes. Let's just get our second research chamber operating and a smelter set up so that we can actually make use of the good materials that we find later on. Two resin, hoping to get more. Wow, that looks like it leads down into a cave. It does. Oh, okay. We came at it from a weird angle. We didn't see that entrance, but yeah, that's definitely cave bound. Ah, timber! Timber! Timber the purple tree. Timber the purple tree. Okay. Yeah, I know. We're suffocating. I get you. There we go. All right, let's head back. Let's get our second research chamber going. by hovering over the medium printer and hitting F and choosing a research chamber. If I weren't standing in the way, it would build that. Second research chamber underway. In the meantime, we can set up this second large platform on which to place the research chamber. We'll put it over here next to the first one. Oh, right on top of my entrance. And connect them up with the power cable. Boom! Bingo. Good to go. I see another research item off there in the distance. We have some tethers in our backpack, so let's run a couple out there and bring that other research item back so it's good to go. Hey, look, there's a big... Whoops, that was 2. There's another big stash of compound out here. Should we pick it up as long as we're here? We're already here. Might as well pick it up. Let's just grab a couple off of here. Maybe 3. Okay, that's plenty. And now bring this research item back to base. So yes, if you place this stuff in your hands and carry it, you can actually move a bit faster than you would if you were playing the old-fashioned minigame, the carrying stuff minigame, which was a pain in my butt. So I'm glad that did away with that, or at least gave us the option to carry the stuff, make it a little easier. You know, for all I know, that option was always there. I never noticed it before, so maybe that was a new addition for the final release. But anyway, not that many. So is this a cave entrance? It goes down, but it... No, stop! It goes down, but it goes down to a drop-off. That's going to plummet us right down into the depths, and with no tethers, that's a death sentence. So we're probably not going to be using that if there's a better option available to us. Research sample. Gain 24 bytes off of those. All right, our second research chamber has been constructed, printed. Let's pick it up and move it over to our compound. Excuse me, compound, sorry. Apologizing to the compound. It's an inanimate object. I don't think it's going to care much. Let's just rotate this around using V or C to rotate and put in a research item and get the research started. All right, great. Next on the agenda is to get down into a cave. How are we going to do that? That looks like it leads to a drop-off as well. Please don't fall down. Ooh, yeah. No, that's not good. Not good. We're not going down there, guys. We can find a better way down, I'm sure. Or if we can't find a better way down, we'll make a better way down. That is not a good way down. Oh my gosh, look at this. A small wind turbine right here on this bit of debris. And a medium wind turbine. What the hey? Alright, well, we just went from not great spawn to fantastic spawn. A medium wind turbine and a small wind turbine and power cells to store the wind turbine power when we're not here, or when there's no wind. That's fantastic. All right, so let's... I don't think we're going to be able to put the medium turbine there, but I'm sure we can put the small one there. Good. And there's one of these on the other side, but I think we're going to have to build a small platform to... Oh. No. Oh my gosh, come on. Thank you. We need, well, all we have unlocked is a large platform, so we're going to build one of those. If I would just get out of the way. Get out of the way. And now we'll have a large platform on which to place that medium wind turbine. That's just sitting over here spinning uselessly. Dude, you're not charging anything. Relax. Okay, whatever. We'll get back to him. Let us do a little bit of exploring here and see if we can find... Oh, we're out of tethers. So this is going to be a short exploration activity. There's a cave entrance. That all of these are leading down to horrible, deadly drops, it looks like. Yeah, we can use the terrain tool to make this not quite as deadly of a drop, but even better than that would be to find an entrance that just takes us down there without having to do any kind of terrain deformation. Are those research items? I think they are. Yeah, but we're almost out of O2, so... Should we go get those research bytes? Let's go get those research bytes. Come to me, research bytes. That was a whole lot of research bytes. Good. Alright, a little bit more of our exploration looking for a more naturally amenable way down into the depths. A lot of bio, a lot of organic material over here. There's a research item. Oh, no, not on your head, in your hands. Thank you. Did we already look at this? That looks more dead-endish than anything else, but if we have to craft our own way down into the cave system, that would be probably our best bet, since we could probably just dig straight down from there. Not straight down, but on a slope. You need more power, I know. I'm trying to help you with that. We've built another large platform over here. Let's unpack that. Set it up over here. Plug it in. Plug it in. Wow. My base is telling me that we're very low on power. There we go. There's a little bit. Oh, and I turned... You know why? I turned these off. I didn't really mean to. Okay, there's one research project done. We're probably racking up the research points here. Let's see how we're doing. 910 research bytes. We can easily unlock both the solar panel and the wind turbine. But again, we don't know which of those we're actually going to have the materials to build, to craft. So let's just hold off and bank our research bytes until we know what the most effective use of those bytes are going to be. We already checked this out, right? That was a drop. Yeah. And then this one was the dead end. Here's one. No, a small drop there, but we can dig our way back out, no problem. And it comes right back up to the surface, so this was pointless. Okay. This may even be the same one we looked at before and said it was a dead end. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, let's go the other way. Let's go over here and see what we find. Yeah, I'm really not happy that I forgot to activate the recording button on my helmet cam after I received my new helmet from the space station, because that was a fantastic spawn there. Oh, there's another large wind turbine over here. And what's this? Another... Oh, no, these are oxygen filters. Well, we could use those, but as soon as we put them on our backpack, we're going to start using them. There's no way to store them. They're single use. So let's grab those on the way back. Let's go over here, pick up this other medium wind turbine. Wow. There's another small one there, too. Ooh. Jackpot. So both times I've started talking about what a not great spawn this is, we've discovered fantastic stuff. So I'm going to keep talking about what a not great spawn this is in hopes of finding more fantastic stuff. Now we need those oxygen filters. All right. Now we will actually, if we start to run out of oxygen, well, see, our oxygen is filling back up right now without us being connected to the tethers. That's because we're using those oxygen filters. They're single use, and I consider them emergency stuff, emergency equipment. I don't use them all the time. I would prefer to save them for emergency situations. You can craft them on the go from your backpack. Ooh, 2 medium wind turbines, which would be fantastic if there was even a gust of wind. There we go. There's a little bit of wind. Great. Do I have some more organic to put on here to help these things move along? Drop that ammonium we don't need. There's some organic. Here's some organic over here. Nope, that's the medium wind turbine. Over here. Okay. Put that here so that when the other one runs out, it'll automatically suck it off of here. Sounds like the wind just picked up. Good. Some more power. That's what I'm looking for. I want to take the second small wind turbine and put it on the shelter. All this power is shared. Now, as long as the wind's going, we got some serious power going. What happened to my power cells? Didn't I have a set of power cells here? I had them right there, didn't I? Are power cells one-use items as well? I thought they were like batteries. They were like better batteries, but I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. Are they on my backpack? Oh, no, that's the oxygen filter. Huh. Looks like I accidentally picked up some of the research samples there. I just scanned them in my backpack. Yeah, we still got a ways to go. We need some wind. God of winds, give us some wind. Oh, that's dangerous. I want to get us down into a cave, guys, but I want to do it safely. And so far, I'm not seeing a single patently safe entrance. Looks like I accidentally dug up some research samples here. I'm just scanning those to get the research bytes from them. We're still running off the oxygen filter, so I'm going to go ahead and go down here. That's a dead end. We can try drilling down through here, see where it takes us. I'm still on the oxygen filter, so I'm not worried about my oxygen just yet. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. All right. Is that leading to a drop-off? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely a drop-off. Goodbye. Yeah. So I'll say it again. The last spawn, it had some really easy access caves right around the pod. I'm not finding any right now. Just going off into the hills here to see if there's something here. Yeah, more research samples for one thing. Ooh, hello. What have we here? Well, this definitely warrants further exploration, but I don't want to do it with no tethers down. So why don't we go back, do some more tethers out here, and check that thing out. Oop, there's a research item. I don't know if I want to carry it back low on oxygen like this, but we'll get it as close as we can before we freak out. And we're going to make it good. Okay. All right, just leave this here. All right. Let's clean up some of these tethers. I had these going out this way to check out this debris out here, this detritus, but I don't think we need these out here anyway. Not anymore, since we found out that there are no great cave entrances that way. Let's use these to check out this other thing over here. It's over that hill, but I just saw another research item here. And I want it. It's coming back with us. Yeah, if we could just get a little bit of wind, guys. We've got all this research we could be doing if we had some freaking power. And yes, I know I could put down some small generators and plug organic into them. I don't like sucking up all the living stuff. I don't like killing all this stuff just to create power when I have renewable energy available to me. All right, that is done. Let's put in another research item. Whoop. Wow, this is going horribly wrong. Horribly. Get off. Get you. And then they're just... ASTRONEER. We are racking up the research points. Let's see, we've got 1,700 bytes already. Freaking fantastic. Ooh, this is a messy, tricky... Alright, that's it. We're out of tethers. Let's see what we got going on here. Organic, big whoop. Ammonium, big whoop. Is that it? Looks like that's it from here. Oop, oop, hey! Medium storage. Good find. Oh, very good find. Because we would have to unlock that and build a large printer before we could craft one of these. So, very good find. Don't break! Did I break it? No. But I think what I can do now then is take these off of here, put this on, then can I mount these to this? It won't let me put it on the storage. All right, well. Damn. And the wind was blowing too, so I just kind of messed up my power generation there. We're going to have to build another platform on which to place this, but it's totally worth it. Oh, I guess we don't really have to build a platform, do we? Let's just stock it with this stuff that we're not using right now. The ammonium. I'm not sure what that refines into, but we're going to find that out soon. In fact, we should probably think about actually getting that smelter built. And then we can refine up that ammonium and figure out what it turns into. I used to know. I don't think it's aluminum. Alright, it's funny how the power level changes with the wind, isn't it? We got 4 wind turbines going. 2 small, 2 medium. Oop, there's some research finished. Let's get something else going. Alright, can we unlock? I'm sure we can unlock the smelter now. If it isn't unlocked already, I'm not sure. Does it come unlocked? Oh, we unlocked it. That was the first thing we unlocked. So we have it. We just need to build it with compound and resin, I think it said, which we have. So let's see if we can build one of those and have it standing by. Smelting Furnace. 2 resin, 1 compound. Print me a smelting furnace. Thank you very much. So I think we got everything out of that that spaceship part over here. We'll go back and do a final check and then retrieve our tethers, because we have no more tethers at this point. Yes, we could always craft more. There's compound all over the place, but let's just try to be efficient about this and not go wasting tethers, leaving them lying all over the place. Man, I love that feather plant. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, that's nice. Alright, what else we got here? I think that's going to be it from this big thing. I doubt there'd be anything underneath it. And we stripped everything off the inside, didn't we? Yeah. Alright, let's call that salvaged. I'm wondering if we're going to get down into a cave at all. I mean, I have to explore my surroundings here since this is a new landing site, as it were. And we've not stumbled across any obvious ways to... Whoa. Little low on O2 here. We've not stumbled across any obvious cave entrances. So... Oh, look, resin. Okay, good. Let's grab some more resin while we're here. We're accidentally vacuuming up a bunch of organic stuff as well. There's another spaceship part down there that we want to check out, and another research item over there. And is there another one? No. 2, yeah. 2 research items over there. So yeah, this exploring of the surroundings is garnering me a lot of good research items and resources. So I think we're timber, purple tree timber. So as much as I wanted to get down into a cave today, I think we gotta just take advantage of all this good stuff we're finding and spend some time up here on the surface getting to know the area around our landing site. I'm not normally that greedy with resin, but this landing site has almost none near it, so. Research samples. I'm just looking. I'm just looking right. Nope, there's another research. 2 more research items over here. Wow. Guys, we may not ever have to go down into a cave at all. No, we're going to go down into the caves, don't worry. We are, absolutely. But you can't say no to this when it just drops these research items in your lap like this. You just kind of got to go with it, don't you? Don't you? Research sample, research sample, sample. Okay, what have we here? Nothing good just lying around on the surface. We can dig a little, see what's down there. But I'm not seeing anything good. Timber, timber, purple tree timber. It's like a lot of debris. There's usually at least one good thing at these debris sites. I'm not seeing it. All right, let's go back to base and drop off some of this stuff that we're not using. All this organic. We should probably put in the. Whoa, no, that's not good. Whoa, no. We should probably put this organic in the generators. But look at those wind turbines going. Wow, nice. Organic. Yeah, those wind turbines are sure spinning now. All right, let's drop some of this stuff. Resin, resin, resin. Organic. Resin. Now, normally I'm a fan of a tidy base, but since there apparently are no storms here, I haven't actually seen a storm yet. And from what people have said, it's possible that there are no storms on this initial planet, this starting planet. And leaving stuff lying around your base, what you got to worry about is it blowing away in a storm. So with no storms, I'm feeling empowered to just leave stuff lying around. Or at least I'm less reluctant to leave stuff lying around. Look at all this research stuff we have. There was another one out this way, wasn't there? Past that spaceship fragment. Oh! Yeah, see, there'd be something. Oh, there, that's what we're looking for. Power storage item, power cells. Okay. So we found more power cells, which I would think would be a great thing, but I'm a little confused about what happened to that first set. Power storage item. You'd think that just putting it here, it would still be there when I got back. But didn't I already put one there? And it disappeared? Alright. I'm thinking we should probably clean up some of these tethers just so I don't have them stretched out all over the place. And there's nothing great out this way. There's a... Oh no, that's where we got the compound, which we've got plenty of right now. I'm looking for another cave entrance. That's still one of my goals today, is to find us a good way to get down into the caves. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. No research stuff. Okay, we're heading back. There are some research samples. Let's go back and grab those research samples and confirm that we got what we were going to get off of this, if anything. Yeah, I don't see anything there. Research sample, research sample, research sample. We got the thing that was over here. This was the wind turbines. Another research item out there. We're at half oxygen. Let's see if we can grab this. There's a loot box kind of thing over there. Ooh, I may not make it back with this. I'm probably gonna have to drop this, go refill, and come back. Yeah, let's do that. We're too far away. All right, full up. Come with me to my base. Funky fruit alien thing looking. Yes, in the lost footage, I'm sorry to say, we found really easy access to the caves and we went down in there and found some cool stuff, and I want to do that with you too. F, get the research going. And we built our smelter, right? But we ended up using the large platform that we had originally crafted on which to place it for those wind turbines. So now we got to craft another large platform. We need a couple of resin for that. 2 of 2, but I'm standing in the way. All right. And then we'll place our smelter down, then we can refine up some of this ammonium that we've been finding accidentally. Look at all this research stuff we got lying around. Wow. Wish we had more wind. Ah, bingo. Research item. F. And convert. Great. Alright, one last trip out this way. Although, I say last trip, but let's try to remember that there's resin out here if we need it. Maybe we should vacuum up some more resin as long as we're out here and our backpack is empty-ish. Resin. Give me your resin, big deep resin pit. This is great. Alright, probably not going to need resin for a while after this mother load. Ba-boom. Alright, we were already at half oxygen when I did that, which was probably really, really, really stupid. Get up there, dude. 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 You're killing me. Or you're killing yourself. We'll make it. We're okay. We're okay. There we go. Alright, but why don't we call that? I'm just taking one last look around out here. Do I see any more research items or research samples or good materials? I'm not. We can't see very far because of the terrain, but we're going to call that somewhat explored in this direction. Retrieve our tethers and go strike out in a new direction. Alright, why did we have tethers going? Oh, that was the resin out there. We don't need that anymore, but we also don't need these anymore, so I'm going to bring these in too. Oh, research samples. These respawn. Oh, my backpack's full. I couldn't pick up anything good even if we came across it. Should we go check that thing out? Ooh, that's got some valuable stuff. That's got glass, which we can... now we can unlock our... Well, we've got 2 wind turbines. We really need solar. But with that glass, we can build more wind turbines if we need it. Clay? Ah, I'm full. Shoot. Alright, well. We know where we're coming back to. Let's go drop off some of this other stuff. I mean, I could use the glass to make wind turbines right now, but having found 4, 2 small, 2 medium, I don't really need it. Let's unpack our large platform. That's in a terrible position because we need to build stuffs there, so I'm going to move it over. Unpack our smelting furnace. Set that up. And drop off some of this stuff that we are not going to smelt. Glass is already smelted. That's a refined product, so we're not going to put that in the smelter. As is zinc, as is copper. All right, so let's unlock copper. Let's unlock the solar panels and use copper to make the solar panels. In the meantime, while we're doing that, let's get some smelting going on. Oh, come on, ASTRONEER. Put the ammonium on there. No? Oh, it's not powered. Hold on. Doesn't ammonium refine into something? Do I have to turn it on? Yes. Are we too low? We may be too low on power to do this right now. All of our power is relying on the turbines, and they're not spinning at all. A little organic on there. It's got power. Ammonium may not refine down into something, or we may need to use it with something else. 2 pieces of copper. Alright, so with 2 pieces of copper, or was it just one that I never put down here? It's just the one. Alright, so we will go in, we will unlock our solar panels again. And now go to our backpack and build a small solar panel using 1 piece of copper. And then take that and do what with it? We're going to put it somewhere. This power's all shared. Alright, so those power cells that we found disappeared, both of them. So I guess those are single-use type items. I know my base is a mess, guys. It's a horrible, horrible mess. I apologize. What are you going to do? Ugh. Oh, it's really horrible. Oh, stay there. Um... Can I put you over here? Still pretty bad. Still pretty messy. I gotta clean up my room. I know, Ma! Do I have some organic to put on there? I do. Keep this going. Check out the solar panel actually directing itself toward the sun. That's kind of nice. All right. I think cave-wise, I think our best bet here is just going to be to drill. Is just going to be to use our terrain tool. Find a place that gets us kind of where we want to be. Is this the closest entrance? It is, but it also looks like potentially the most dangerous. How bad's the drop? Down there? Stop, stop, stop. Oh, that's pretty deep. I mean, if we get some tethers going or get an oxygen filter going, we could just drop down in there and then drill our way back out. But that is not ideal. That is not the way we would prefer to be doing it. I'm just going to run around a little bit more. Something tells me there's got to be a way down near here that makes more sense than these. Let's see where this goes. Well, that's some stuff for making zinc, I think. We're at half O2 already. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to start lining up some tethers to take us down there. More research samples over here. We're racking up the research bytes, guys. I just don't really have that much to spend them on yet because we haven't gotten down into the caves. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. I've got tethers on me. I don't know why I'm not using them. Oh, we were going to go back out. There was more stuff back out here at this spaceship debris. That I couldn't pick up because my inventory was full. My backpack was full. Clay and clay. Looks like that's it off of here. Research samples. What can we see from the top of the hill? Plants. Another research item out here. We're not hurting on research items. I'm not going to make that a priority. Let's see what else we got. Nothing. No research items that I can see. That's leading to a drop. That looks somewhat manageable, though. Yeah. I think this is the best entrance we've found so far. I think we can work with this entrance. It's kind of far away from base, but I think we can make it work. That's not terrible. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is very good. Whoa, except for that. Oh, no, no, no. Stop skateboarding. Jesus, man. Ooh, zebra ball, which does nothing but looks really cool. Pit. Pit of despair. All right, after saying that this was a good entrance, I don't think it's that good of an entrance. Man, we have just not been terribly lucky finding good cave entrances near our base. Two research items over here, plus some research samples. I'm just going to pick these up and move them as close to base as I can on this tank of oxygen. I'm not afraid of being out here at night. Night's beautiful. As long as I don't fall into a pit. Give me more research. I see a lot of research samples around that I could be grabbing, but I want to grab this research item instead. A lot of good biomatter out here for organic if we need it. Boy, that moon sets awfully quickly. Research item delivery, ma'am. I have your research item here. Will you sign for it, please? Both of our research chambers are idle. Gotta get some research going there. No, ASTRONEER. That's not what I wanted to do. All right. Researching. Now we can head off and grab those research samples and then carry that research item back. All the while keeping an eye out for a better entrance to our caves. It's looking like that's going to have to wait until the next episode, guys. I know everybody wants to get down into the caves, but with a surface area that's this rich in research bytes, we really have had no reason to go down into the caves so far. Of course, we haven't even had a reason to gather this many research bytes yet. But it's going to be close. But we will. Why don't we'll get back to base. Let's take a look at our research catalog, see how many research bytes we have and what we may want to unlock with it. It'd be great if we could just jump straight to some of the higher level stuff because we lucked out in having all these research items right around base here. Just want to keep them all in one place so I know how many I have. All right, now let's take a look, since it's dark out anyway, let's take a look at our research catalog. Oh my gosh, we've got 3,500 bytes worth of research. We could basically make whatever we want, in which case I'm going to unlock a small oxygen tank, which costs 1,600 bytes. And then we can build one of those using one piece of glass, which we have, because we found some. I think we can print that right off our backpack here. Small oxygen tank. Some glass. Alright, this will dramatically extend our oxygen supply. I'm gonna... hold on. Set that down. I'll move these onto my backpack and move this onto my upper backpack. Great. That makes it easier to tell how much oxygen's in there. All right. Great. All right, guys. You know what? Let's call it an episode here. We didn't get down into the caves as I intended today, but that's because in exploring the area around our new drop site, we found so much good stuff to bring back to base and get our base going and get a jump start on our research that also coupled with the fact that we have crappy cave access at this site, we're going to have to figure out a way to get down into the caves safely, quickly, etc. I'm gonna have to think about this. I mean, yes, we could just dig ourselves an entrance down into the caves, and we may end up doing that. But I would like to find a more natural ingress point, if at all possible. We're gonna keep looking around a little bit. Well, maybe I'll look around a little bit without you guys, and then when we come back in the next episode, I will have decided what we're gonna do, whether we're gonna craft our own way down into the caves or expand on an existing entrance. I know I've looked at all these again. I'm trying to figure out which is the least worst, basically, if we are going to expand on our existing one of these existing entrances. Look at how much oxygen we have. Power cells. And we've got all the oxygen in the world to explore now. Because we had so many research bytes, we were able to jump right to the oxygen tank and unlock that. Yeah, these are all dead falls, dead pits. We got to do something that's an easier slope. Research sample. And at this point, I know I said we were going to wrap it up, but now I'm just kind of waiting for nightfall to make it a little more interesting. Ooh, look at my oxygen tank filling up slow. Yeah, that's a lot of O2. Woohoo! Let's go for a walk in the woods with our fancy new oxygen tank, see what we find. We are scientists. We are scientists extraordinaire, unlocking all the research bytes. Oh, look at this. Is this laterite right here? I think this is laterite, guys. And we have almost no... I'm going to run some tethers out here. We're going to harvest this. If I can find my way back. I should have started the tethers out there. That was silly. Okay, it's right down through this valley. Let's drop off this clay, since I have no idea what we're going to use it for yet. Clay can stay. Clay can stay. I've got lots and lots of tethers. I got power cells that I don't need. Drop those. Do I have any place to put power cells? Not really. Well, I'm not using the smelting furnace. We can put them on here. And if I put all the oxygen on here, whoop, that's resin. I'm going to put the organic on here to help the power situation, and it's all shared, so it should suck that organic onto the power generator when that one runs out. and the sun is setting. So at this point, we will in fact call it an episode. We ran around and found a lot of stuff, a lot of really good, useful, valuable stuff right here around our drop zone. And in the next episode, we'll try to get down into the caves to retrieve even more wonderful and exciting things. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, my messy. Look at how messy this base is. My mom's going to be so ticked. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the ASTRONEER gameplay, and there'll be more coming in the very near future. Stay safe, ASTRONEERs.